up, y'all? This is your girl, Takiyah Diamond, and I want to thank you so much for tuning in right now to the Transformation Tag Team. It's Transformation Tag Team Tuesday, and this is your nightcap. Tonight, we are going to talk about the law of abundance. Aren't you blocking the flow of money into your life? How do you actually go about manifesting money into your life, right? Because sometimes it's like one of the most challenging things to do. Sometimes you might notice that you can manifest socks, you can manifest a pocketbook, you can manifest, all these different little things, maybe a pair of earrings, somebody giving you a gift or a shirt that you wanted. But when it comes to money, it's like, why does it appear to be so difficult, right? It's really not difficult at all. It's really about discipline. So when you overcome that mindset of it being difficult and you step into the mindset of, the fact that you have to be disciplined in order to see the result that you want, then you can actually kind of like let go of the fear and the doubts and all of that other stuff, right? So we are going to rock into that tonight, okay? So despite the economic climate that we have been trained to operate in, okay, again, attracting money can be incredibly easy if you align yourself, okay? Have you ever noticed how sometimes some people seem to just fall on their feet no matter what? They just down on the ground. They got a different complaint each and every week. Woe is me, this is bad, blah, 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 right? But then there's others who are wealthy and they find it easy to actually attract more wealth. Why? And that's because their mindset is completely different. Now, the law of abundance, let me tell you what the law of abundance is just real briefly. So the law of abundance really means that there's ample money for everyone who knows how to acquire it and keep it, okay? We live in an abundant universe, okay, in which there is a sufficient supply of money, funding, whatever it is that, attraction, dinero, whatever, whatever you want to call it, okay? So you need to know that, at the end of the day, if you're willing to obey the laws that govern money or govern its acquisition, then you'll be able to see financial abundance and financial increase in your life with less effort, okay? So the first thing you need to know is that you can have it all. I know we've been taught like you can't have it all, right? But there's plenty of money available to you. There is no real shortage, even though the economic system says, that the country is in an economic fall and all this other stuff. But let me ask you a question. If the country is in an economic fall, why are the people who are telling you about the economic fall not in an economic fall? It's because they don't practice the same beliefs that they have you practice. They don't practice lack and limitation. They don't practice doubt. They already know that they are the controllers, and so they are doing what they need to do to disempower you so that they can maintain the control. That's the reality of it. All right. So I just wanted to get that off my chest so that you can be aware that you have been bamboozled. You have been tricked to believe a lot of things. And so with Takiyah Diamond, I am here to help you unlearn a lot of stuff that has actually kept you in the matrix, that has kept you trapped into this system of, not having more than enough. Or always focusing on not enough, right? Rather than focusing on not enough. So the first thing you got to do is you actually have to make a decision, right? The first key to the law of abundance is that people become wealthy because what? They decide to become wealthy, okay? They decide to become wealthy. They choose to become wealthy. They don't see anything else besides them building wealth and continuing to circulate money so they could continue to build wealth. While most of us focus on, money going out. Oh my God, I got to pay this bill. Oh my God, I got to do this, right? Which means that you're not operating in a law of abundance. You're operating in a law of lack. Both laws work the very same way, okay? So these people, they actually become wealthy because they believe that they have the ability to become wealthy. Okay, so what are you believing? Okay, do you believe that you can become wealthy, or do you believe that it's impossible for you to become wealthy? Okay, so they consistently, wealthy people consistently, they take the necessary actions that turn their beliefs into reality. Okay, and you can always do the same thing at any time. Okay, you can, and plus you can always tell what beliefs that you're holding on to based on, by looking at your actions, by looking at your behaviors. Okay, and there's no other way around it. All right, because what we believe is what we receive. Okay, so if we're focused on all of that stuff, then that's what it is. You're gonna get a whole bunch of that stuff. Okay, now when it comes to money, we have to understand that our inner landscape, okay, our inner mirrors, our inner building, that inner thing that's going on within us. If we believe in lack, we experience lack. If we believe in abundance, we experience abundance. And this is a spiritual law. Okay? At the end of the day, many religions, many philosophies, they all have their way of expressing this principle, okay? And that principle is what? You reap what you sow. As you believe, it is done unto you, right? But the essence is the same, right? We are in a partnership, guys, with the universe, okay? In this joyous creation of lives, and this energy that is available to us is so amazing. Okay, isn't this amazing news that you have an opportunity to no longer be controlled, but actually have an opportunity to choose instead of being controlled what it is that you desire, and operating in the quantum field. So let's talk a little bit about the quantum field. Okay, so quantum physics, money magnet. We got to know that our physical body is surrounded by our aura. So I'm taking you guys on another level. We're going to talk about this on an energetic level, on a quantum physics level, on a scientific level. Okay? So we should know that our physical body is surrounded by this energy field called our aura. Okay? Our aura is basically energy. Okay, so for most of you guys who are already enlightened, that you are aware of what it is that I'm talking about, or those of you who are walking into enlightenment, then you're probably somewhat aware of what I'm talking about. If you don't know what your aura is, and that energy field that surrounds you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, attracting what you want and cutting off what you say you want because you're not in alignment with it. This field, this auric field, this energy field is holding like cells. It's holding like particles. That's the word I'm looking for, not cells. It's holding these energetic charges. It's holding these particles within your energy field about money. Okay, so you want to ask yourself, what energies do you carry in your aura field that attract people, that attract places, and that attract events and money into your life? Okay, so the bottom line about money is this: if you have money vibrations going on in your auric field, or if you have, money vibrations and money energy and money thoughts and money, visualizations, and we're going to get into all of that tonight, then money will be attracted to you. So you don't have to go run and chase it. You will actually become a magnet for abundance. Okay? So that's what you have to know. You have to know that if your energies in your aura have blocks, right, that block money frequencies, then what happens is you remain broke. Every time you get, it gotta go back out. Every time you get, it gotta go back out. And it's because in your energy field, the energy that you need, like within your field, to become a magnet to it is not there. It's the energy that's there is repelling it. Okay? So to attract more money, I hope this thing isn't too loud. So therefore, to attract more money into your life, you got to do two things. And one thing is to fill your aura with money energy, with money vibrations. Okay, again, I'm talking to you guys on a scientific level and on a quantum physics level. Okay, so one way to do that is to fill your aura with money vibrations, and I'm gonna tell y'all a few ways that you could do that. Okay, and the second thing is to eliminate and to transmute all of that toxic stuff, all of that negative money vibrations that is in your auric energy field. Okay, Nobody wants negative money vibration. I know. Nobody wants it in their aura. So let me answer the question for you as to where it come from. All right. So now we've entered into this new age, right? So to speak. And I'm not talking about the study of new age, but I'm just saying, like, we are in a whole new time, okay? And we have the laws of quantum physics to help us better understand money, okay? These laws give us a new paradigm of how to attract money, why most people have money, and simply stated, guys, the law of quantum physics tells us that there exists this whole quantum field, right? So let me just go ahead and talk to you guys, like, about, how did you even get there? How did that energetic vibration, get into your field? So most of the time, when you are having, some struggles going on within your money field, it's usually coming because, you have beliefs that have been embedded in you by your parents. Let's not forget about the school systems. Let's not forget about the religious institutions that tell you that it's better to be broke because that's how you show God that you're faithful. Anyway, okay, so that I wanted you to at least have, some type of awareness that, you have to be able to get past the whole negative money vibrations of mom and pop, okay? That is what is prevailing to you, that negative money vibration, that whole society thing of, only the rich people have money. Because why? If the rich people are the only ones that have money, why are they the only ones that have money? It's because it's in their auric field to have money, right? So, like I said, with the whole thing with the church, and it's like, oh, okay, well, if you humble yourself, it's better to be poor and humble. I mean, I believe that God wants us to be humble, but I also believe that God wants us to be prosperous in order to fund the positions and the paths that He has given to us to fulfill, and the purposes that He has given us to fulfill. How can you fulfill it without a surplus of finances to actually support what it is that you're doing? So I'm sorry, I don't believe that. That's just something that I don't believe. That if that's your personal belief, that's a belief that you need to get rid of, and that's the reason why your money is always going to stay funny if you don't. Okay, so how do you feel in your money? Or I know I'm kind of jumping all over the place, but I'm not jumping all over the place. I just don't want to drag this live out, and I want to give you guys some major points. But more importantly, I want you guys to enroll in the class that I'm having, the manifestation and stopping and manifestation masterclass I'm doing, where I can actually teach you this stuff in depth. It's only but so much I can get to you in 30 minutes. Okay, so how do you feel your aura with money vibrations? Okay, so how you feel your aura with money vibrations is you use the magic of the law of quantum physics. Okay, and they tell us that our thoughts are things. Okay, so if your thoughts are things and you are consistently creating, okay, you have to take advantage and utilize the quantum field for your benefit. It works no matter what. Okay, that's the point that you got to understand. All right, in the quantum field, every single thing that you desire already exists. All the money that you need in order for you to be able to do what it is that you want to do already exists. But the thing is you cannot see it. And you can't see it because it's not alive in your energy field. When it is alive in your energy field, I'm going to tell you how you know, because all of a sudden opportunities start to show up. Maybe you make a quick $100. You get excited about the $100. Then you slip right back into that whole, oh, I don't have enough. Oh, I hate to spend this $100 because I don't know when I'm going to get a next $100 or whatever the case might be. And that's what's ruining it for you. Okay. So you got to understand, guys, that your thoughts and the symbols that you use to meditate on actually create your life. So if you're always meditating on things like, I don't have any place to live, I never have enough money, or whatever the case might be, it's blocking your prosperity. It's blocking you from moving into that new home. Okay. So when you are actually putting the frequency or the energy of money into your aura, in your auric field, okay, don't be fancy, okay? And I'm telling you this because it's only going to block your money manifestation. If you start thinking about jewels or fancy cars or big houses, if you start doing that, you can't do that until you believe that you can have it. You can't do that until you actually feel good from within first, and then you can start visualizing that. But if you don't believe that you can have it and you just sit down and you close your eyes like, oh yeah, I'm moving into my new house, okay, it'll never happen, okay? So whatever sentence, this is another thing. So we got to ask ourselves, like, what are we saying, okay? And we got to start thinking about money like in gold coins, right? You could even use the affirmation. I know they do the whole I am thing. I stay away from I am until you can actually line up with I am. Because if you say I am rich, your subconscious mind does not believe that. And so you're basically blocking yourself from becoming rich, okay? So whatever sentence that you begin with I am, I'm just going to give you the original I am law, and then I tell you what I use, okay? It makes a direct connection with the energies that are in the quantum field, right? Which in reality is the mind of God, okay? So to avoid cross vibes, what I do is I recommend saying things like, it sure feels good to be able to have more than enough money to do whatever it is that I want and enjoy my life in the way that I desire. Okay, so that seems a lot, that feels a lot lighter than saying I am rich and I enjoy my life. You don't believe that, okay? So if you step into the feeling, remember guys, I told you guys earlier, when it's the same thing when you're trying to manifest a physical item, and it says as you manifesting money. It's just that money appears to be a little more challenging to manifest because there's so much resistance when it comes to money, okay? So whenever you begin a sentence, with I am, like I said, it makes a direct connection to the energies in the quantum field. However, if for me, like I said, I say things like, it feels good to have more than enough. Oh, I have so much fun traveling all over the world, to different countries, and I feel adventurous while I'm on the road. I look forward to experiencing more of this. The flowers are so beautiful. I'm enjoying the energy of all these different countries that I've never explored before. You understand what I'm saying? Because you have to step into the feeling or it will not happen, okay? Visualize yourself with a pocket full of money, okay? Pick a drawer that's on your dresser and, see that drawer overflowing. I'm trying to give you guys tips and tools to where you can actually put the vibration there. Because if you're experiencing lack, the vibration is missing. The energy is missing from your auric field. Okay? And so if it's missing from your energy field, then it's also going to be missing in your physical field. Okay? So I'm just giving you guys a few little tips and tools that you can do to, create that. All right. So, imagine your drawer full of money. Okay. And open up that drawer and you just see all this money. And imagine what does that feel like to be able to do whatever you want to do. Right. To be able to open the drawer, not even need the bank if you don't need the bank. Right. And you just keep your drawer as your bank. Right. And so, if you see yourself with stacks of like gold coins and anything that represents like, wealth and abundance and, stuff like that. Okay. So you want to keep it simple. Don't make it too complicated. All right. Visualize only money or only gold. Don't start adding in cars and all of that other stuff until later. Right now, you're trying to manifest money. If you're trying to manifest money, then some of the physical things that you want to do with it will come later. Okay. In the morning, when I wake up, I start off, if you guys have been to my website from Poverty to Profit or povertytoprofit.org, then you've seen on my website, right? When you first click on it, the first song you hear is, I am a magnet to money, and I got more than I need. I am a magnet to money, money loves me, right? It's because your subconscious mind will pick that up, right? So when you go to my website and you go to povertytoprofit.org, the first thing I do is I feed your subconscious with money reprogramming tools, okay? So, you have to decide, literally, guys, It's your life. How much time, how much effort do you really want to put into attracting money? Okay. Your job is to be in alignment with the truth. Okay. That there is always enough. Always enough. Okay. And from this place of deep gratitude and deep awareness is where things change in your world. Okay. So when we catch ourselves in the lack mentality, we pull ourselves back by seeing, you don't even take a look at all of the perfections that's going on in the world, right? The nature that's around you. Our job is to hold the light, hold tight to your energy field. Respect your energy field. Respect your auric field. You know what to tolerate in it, and you know what to exude out of it. Okay? And if certain people, places, and things take you off the path, then guess what? They gotta go. It just is what it is. What's more important, them and their neediness, or you and you becoming the abundant person that you deserve to be, being financially prosperous, being financially set, and then you could deal with them later if that's what you really want to do. But you can't consistently keep having conflicting energy in your energy field. If your focus is on money and everything is all good, financially, and then you're dealing with this naggy relationship, you're gonna raise your vibration. That person's gonna come, be an energetic vampire, snatch the energy from you, and now you go right back to feeling all sucked up and dry and tired out, and money, that frequency that was around you, it leaves. Okay, so be careful of who you keep yourself around. Okay, when you decide to become rich, you gotta examine your own thinking. Start examining your own thinking. Okay, and this is an important question that I want you guys to ask yourself. Why aren't you rich yet? Answer this question. Why aren't you rich yet? I want you to make a list. I want you to write down all of the reasons why you're not being the abundant person that you were actually born to be. Whatever beliefs that you come up, or whatever excuses or whatever that you come up with, you could get rid of them now. Okay, so as you write them down and you start saying things like, you notice that, well, I'm not rich yet because I don't have the money to invest in myself. I'm not rich yet because my parents are very negative people. I'm not rich yet because my job only pays me $13 an hour. I'm not rich yet because I can't find a better job. You understand what I'm saying? So things like that, you need to identify these things. When you write down all of these reasons, write down every freaking reason that you could think of, okay? Go over your answers, and if you can, go over them with somebody that you know, right? If you can, or if you feel comfortable with that, all right? And you can ask them for their opinion and just kind of see, like, Dad, do I act like this? You know what I mean? Or do I say this a lot? Do I speak about lack a lot? You understand what I'm saying? What are your beliefs, okay? So whatever the reasons are, whatever the excuses are, it's time to cut them off, okay? The world is full of hundreds and thousands of people, okay? And at the end of the day, there are people who have far more difficulties to overcome than you have, okay? And so it's not to say that your difficulties and your challenges don't matter, but some people's problems and challenges are bigger than you can imagine, right? And so they made a decision to be wealthy and to be successful, and they became successful anyway. So I'm trying to show you that you can do it too, and the only thing that's stopping you is you, okay? So, manifesting money, real quick, guys, is really, making sure that you are clear, okay? Making sure that you are clear about what do you need the money for, okay? So don't just say, oh, I want money. I just want money. Do you really want a stack of paper sitting in your closet, just sitting there? Or a box of coins just sitting there? Is that what you really, really want? No, that's not what you really want, okay? Some people want money for the vague idea of money, but I'm trying to get you past the vague idea of money, okay? But like I said, you have to decide when you get this money, you got to give money a home. Like, what are you going to do with it? Are you wanting to attract this money to buy a new home? Are you wanting to have this money to pay off your debt? Are you wanting to have this money to send your kids to college? Or do you want to have this money to go on a trip to Hawaii like me? whatever, right? Write down all of the physical things that money would get you, because at the end of the day, it's not really the money that you want. It's the things that you can do with the money that make you feel what? Good. And that's what it's about. It's about feeling good, okay? And understanding that, the quantum field is working based on you. Those particles are coming into form based on your images, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, okay? Decide on how much money you need, okay? Need, not want, okay? Because if you think about the exactly the money that you need for something like a new house or a new car or whatever the case might be, you'll realize that you don't need to be a millionaire in order to do that. You need a very specific sum of money, right? So if you need a very specific sum of money, in the same way that you're trying to manifest financial freedom, make sure that you know what financial freedom means to you. You have to have, you can't just say you want money and you don't understand how money works, and you don't understand, how to build wealth, how to invest your money into things that can make money work for you rather than you consistently working for money, okay? So you want to take some time and you really want to think about it, okay? Make a spreadsheet if you need to, okay? Come up with a specific number for whatever it is that you need, and then, place it to that, and then you start building a savings based around that, okay? Because once your energy field gets in the right place, you're going to be manifesting money like crazy. But you just got to be careful, because once it start coming, if you go back to the old paradigm and you don't continue to do the exercises and the things that I'm giving to you and telling you to do, you're going to fall off, and you're going to be mad when all of the money is going all over again and you're back at square one, not even 30 days later, feeling like I don't have enough, okay? Got to get rid of the limiting beliefs, okay? So some of them limiting beliefs, and then I'm gonna get up out of here, guys, because it's past my time, okay? So here are some of the ideas that can stop you from manifesting wealth. Is if you have beliefs like money is a limited resource. Money is not a limited resource. Money is unlimited. And not only that, money is energy. So because money is energy, there's never a lack of energy, because everything is energy. Okay? So the question is, where are you directing your energy? Okay? In order to yield to you what it is that you want to yield to you. Okay? You got to work too hard to get wealthy. Maybe you heard that. Oh, you got to work too hard to get wealthy, right? That's a limiting belief. It's selfish to want a lot of money. That's all people talk about is money, 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 money. Listen, money may not solve all of your problems, but it'll solve a whole lot of them, okay? And then you could deal with the other stuff a whole lot easier when your money is right? I'm just saying, okay? You might say things like the chances of becoming rich are really slim, or whatever the case might be. But guys, in order for you to create financial abundance, you have to let go of these disempowering beliefs, okay? I personally have developed several powerful techniques that could be used to do exactly that, okay? So if you want to be wealthy, then you need to begin acting like you're wealthy, okay? The basic rule of law of attraction, law of abundance, law of creation, law of prosperity, or whatever it is, like attracts like. Like attracts like. So how are you going to attract the money if you have a mindset of a poor person? You can't. Okay? Acting wealthy doesn't mean that you got to spend a lot of money. Okay? Not at this point. When you start to accumulate wealth and you decide that you want to do something big, then do that. It just means that you can allow yourself to, be okay with planning for, purchasing expensive items if that's what you want to do. Okay? Plan your amazing holiday. Treat yourself to small things that are still remind you of luxury once in a while. Okay? Believe that money is a good thing, because it is a good thing. Take some time. Take the money. Smell the money. You know why I'm telling you smell the money? Because there's a connection between your senses and your brain. And there's nothing else that smells like money. So when you trigger that neuron in your brain, and I'm talking to you on a psychological level, when you trigger that smell of money logical, in your brain, and your brain starts to trigger things like, money, like you have it already. So if you're smelling money, you're sending signals to the brain that you have it already. What do you think it's going to do? It's going to open up opportunities to create more of it for you, okay? And so you got to understand, and I'm closing out, guys, that you are the master of your life, okay? You are the master of your life, and that is the secret to attracting whatever you wish. Mastering your thoughts, choosing your direction for your life, and keeping your thoughts aligned to that direction, keeping your thoughts aligned to wealth and abundance, and, just keeping it in a place to where you are an infinite receiver rather than an infinite repeller, okay? So focus on, the abundance that's going to come in, because if you focus on how little money that you have, you're going to attract even less, okay? Once you acknowledge that, your role, your creator role in this energetic pool of the quantum field of your life, everything else gets so much easier, okay? So, of course, one of the challenges is that, at the end of the day, more than 80% of our thoughts are unconscious, which means we have to take deliberate control. We have to deliberately focus on what we want to focus on, okay? Because unconsciously, you will create something that you don't want, all right? And so I am going to end this live right there. I definitely want to talk to you guys about the fact that, if this live has been helpful to you, I have an intensive guide from poverty to profit that will teach you all about money, okay? It will teach you what money is. It will teach you what your money blueprint is. It will actually have you write a letter to break up with being broke. There is so much in this guide. As you can see, this is not a little book, but this book is available to you right now on my website at www.povertytoprofit.com. As you can see, the subtitle is Change Your Mind, Change Your Money, because it's all in your mindset. It's all what's going on in your emotions, in your heart. But you got to understand how money works in order for you. And so it's like, even though I've given you guys some tips and tools, you hear me right now, but by tomorrow or 2 days from now, you won't remember it or whatever. And because you're not practicing it on a consistent basis, you might attract money for one day and then everything else begins to fade away. And it's because you're not being consistent with the same things that you were doing before to create the money in your life, okay? So make sure you get yourself a copy of this book, From Poverty to Profit, at www.povertytoprofit.org. Now, for those of you who really want to go deeper when it comes to manifestation, on the May 10th, I have a masterclass coming out called Stop Stopping It, okay? Stop stopping it. What's in the way of your manifestations? How to manifest what it is that you want. And this 1 hour masterclass will be available to you guys on May the 10th. If you're interested in attending this masterclass, inbox me. I'm only accepting 20 people for this masterclass because I want to be able to answer the Q&A. And if I take too many people, it might be a little challenging to try to. I don't have all night to stay online, okay? So my recommendation is, if you want to go deeper into understanding, manifesting what it is that you want in your life, then you need to sign up. This is not a joke. I'm doing this class for like dirt cheap. I don't even know what's wrong with me, but it's okay. It's okay. The price of the master class is just $20, okay? It's just $20 for the master class. You are going to be able to identify some of your limiting beliefs and things like that. We're going to pull up the weeds and plant new seeds for a transformed life. If you want to get a head start, go ahead and get this book, From Poverty to Profit. And it's the bomb. That's all I can tell you. So I want to thank you guys once again for tuning in to the Transformation Tag Team Tuesday. You can also enroll in the Poverty to Profit course. That's going to be rolling out for you guys in June. It's an 8-week course where I'm going to take you through how to get from poverty to profit. We're going to talk about ways that you can make passive income, how to save, how to get out of debt, which is all in this book, by the way, okay? It's a very small investment that I'm asking for this book, okay? So go to the site at www.povertytoprofit.org so that you can check out the site. The energy there is good. I got great tips and tools, great people for you to connect to, and so much more, okay? So, once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Transformation Tag Team. Thank you so much for Queen Mother for bringing us together. This is the nightcap. This is the night shift. And it's all good. Thank you, Nikki Rich. I appreciate you. Woo!